everybody. How are you all doing today? You're looking at a new face. This is Goldie's baby that we adopted at the doll show we went to this past Sunday in New Jersey. And if anyone lives close to New Jersey, and you like dolls in general, I recommend you go. It was only like $7 to get in, and they had a $1 off coupon you could print out on the website. So, and if you take children, children only had to pay $1. I think 12 and under paid $1. So it was really nice. There was a lot of different dolls there. I mean, some of you probably watched my previous video where I walked you through some of the stands, and my mom really enjoyed it a lot because she recognized so many dolls from her past, dolls that her mother had or she had as a child, and it was just cool. And my mom, because she comes from a line of people that are doll lovers, she recognized a lot of dolls without even looking at tags or anything. So that was kind of cool that she has that ability. I have that somewhat. I didn't get much of that gift from her, but I do have the ability sometimes to be like, oh, that's that kind of doll, or that's that kind of doll. Obviously, it's the ones I'm familiar with, but yeah, she was familiar with a lot of them. But anyway, this little guy, if you watch the video that I had taken of the doll show, Goldie at one point took over my camera, and she kept referring to this little guy and a little ballerina doll that was there at the same stand. This woman is still learning, I think. She does a fairly decent job in some aspects, and in others she needs to improve. I don't mean to critique her work, but I can't not, I guess, because I don't want to promote something and then someone be disappointed. Like, there's areas on this baby where paint kind of gathered in a crease, and she didn't sop that up, that kind of stuff, like little things, and she's definitely new at painting hair. His hair is a little like, the strands are a little thick and stuff like that. So he's not perfect, but he was very cheap. I mean, what I paid for this doll, some people would pay for a kit without it being painted. So very cheap. The other one was much cheaper, the little ballerina one that she wanted, but that one was sold by the time we got back. So she was very happy that this little guy was still available, and I hem-hawed around about it for a while because I wasn't sure that I wanted to get him for her. I have access to so many dolls in the reborn community, and so many different, artists I can speak with, and, getting this one was kind of like, should I just, get one that looks a lot more to the painting style that I like, because Goldie likes whatever. I mean, she liked the sculpt, so I was like, if I could figure out what sculpt this is, I could get this doll made for her. But, it didn't work out that way, I guess, at the moment. So I just decided, she wanted it. Her birthday is November 15th, so her birthday's just around the corner. And I told her, I'm like, this is gonna be a big portion of your birthday present from your dad and I. And she was like, yay, she got all excited. So so I made her happy that day, and making her happy makes me happy, kind of thing. But yeah, this is him. I wanted to see him in the daylight, kind of like what he looks like. He's got a little bit of a kind of a biracial, darker complexion. He's not real dark, but he's not Caucasian either. I mean, he's a little darker. His skin tone is actually pretty nice. I mean, she did a good job, I think, on his skin tone. Myra agreed with that when we were there together. And, you know, his eyebrows are a little dark for a baby of his age, I think. But then again, I've seen, when I visited Jacksonville, there was a news story on one of the evenings we were there, and it was about this baby that got switched at birth or taken from the hospital or something like that. I can't remember the details, but this baby was brand new, fresh out of the womb, and the eyebrows were as dark as this baby's, if not worse. I mean, they looked like, well, the pictures they showed, they looked like little black caterpillars going across the baby's forehead, and I was like, wow, I've never seen a baby with dark eyebrows like that. So, you know, hey, I guess I don't feel like I should criticize dark eyebrows anymore on babies, because it can happen. So, you know, proof is in the pudding. You know, we saw a picture of this fresh newborn baby with really black eyebrows. So, anyway, yeah, and like I was telling Myra, I said, you know, I'm not super happy, like, with the fingernails and stuff like that. So, I don't know how long Goldie will be, like, really into this baby. She goes in spurts. Like, she loves a doll, and then it kind of falls by the wayside a little bit. Then she'll come back to it. So she does have a love of dolls, regardless of, you know, I think she gets that from me, you know, and to pass that on to her, that for love of dolls. And Callie's sort of the opposite. She doesn't care for dolls. She likes animals. She's really into animals. So anyway, I think he's cute. I think the sculpt is absolutely adorable. Those cheeks and that little rosebud mouth, and the double chin. I mean, oh my gosh, he's just precious. I wish I could think of a sculpt for you guys. I did figure it out, because we were trying to think of it when we were there. Because I was thinking, if it came to me, I would just go and see if I could buy the kit and get one made for her. Because I was really struggling with, you know, with buying this boy, because of the way, you know, it's painted by a person that is still learning. And, you know, I think she did pretty good for still learning. I mean, heck, she did better than a lot of people do when they first start out. I mean, she's not new as in the point of she just started this, like, for this show. She's been doing this for a little while. I don't know for how long, but there was a woman there that was sitting beside her, and I thought she was kind of like her partner, or just a friend, or somebody that was with her at her booth. And here it turned out it was one of her customers, one of her very loyal customers. And this woman, I about fell over. This woman told me that she has over 200 dolls, all from this artist right here that painted this boy. I couldn't believe that. I was like, whoa. I said, you have a big collection. Because she asked me if I had a big collection, and I said, yeah, because I feel like I do. I feel like I have, you know, I have close to 20 dolls, or maybe a few over 20 dolls. And yeah, I feel like that's a big collection. To me it is. But yeah, I can't imagine where in the world this lady puts 200 and some dolls. I'm like, wow, I said, do you have another house for them? It's like, holy crap. But it was kind of interesting, because, you know, this lady just you know, loves this woman's work, and she supports her, like, totally. I don't think she has any other dolls from anybody else. She didn't say that in any way. But it's like, wow. So, you know, to each their own. Like, some people just love, you know, factory painted dolls, and some people love, you know, those, what do I want to say? Like the Baby Alive. Some people, like, really get into those. Some people love the Monster High dolls. I mean, it's whatever you like, really. I mean, it's really, everyone has their own tastes, and everyone, you know, thinks that things are just, you know, I don't know what I want to say, guys. I went blank. Sorry about that. There was like a dead air going on there. So anyway, yeah, Goldie's happy with him. I told her this morning when I left the house that I'm taking your baby, and she's like, "Why?" I said, "I want to see what he looks like in the natural light." Oh, okay. She's like getting defensive over her child here. So yeah. I nabbed her baby. But yeah, he is really precious. I mean, as far as the sculpting goes, I think he's adorable. He's really cute. His feet are really nice. I wish I could show you his feet. I'll have to show you a little bit more of him. There's parts on him that are a little jacked up, like there's a couple veins and stuff that, like, what happened there? I don't know. Stuff like that, but it's like, again, for someone that's new to this, I think the doll is pretty good. You know. And it's interesting to watch somebody go through the learning process. I'm still going through a learning process myself. I haven't painted very many dolls, and I don't know when I'll get around to painting another one. You know, it's been a long time since I painted anything, and it's just hard for me to take the time to do it, and I don't know. But I enjoy it. It's very fun. I enjoy any kind of painting, really. Any kind of artwork I like doing. Even, you know, playing with molding clay or anything like that. It's just really fun for me. So yeah, I wanted to tell you that we had a lot of fun. Myra and Katie were there from Myra's Little Bugs, and we had a blast together. We were talking about all kinds of funny things, like spirits and souls being in dolls, and things that our family members do or have practiced before, and just stuff like that. We went into a lot of conversations. It was a lot of fun, and I'm really glad I got the opportunity to hang out with Myra again. I hung out with her a little bit separately when I went to New Jersey in April, this past April, and because we went shopping a little bit. And I love that one-on-one time with people, because when you're in a group, it's hard to really get to know people. You know, it's great being in a group, and it's a lot of fun, but like the one-on-one times are really the things that are kind of special to me, because it's, you know, it's just, you really get to know a person a lot more that way, because you could focus on them instead of talking just to that person and then, oh gosh, there's more people here. I can't just be, you know, hogging this one person, or I can't be ignoring everyone else. And the cool thing about the New Jersey meetup when we were there is that we did have little stints of one-on-one time. Like, I had a little bit of one-on-one time with Jackie. My mom had some one-on-one time with Jackie as well. Each of us had one-on-one time, like with Ellie. We talked to her individually. I talked to Mia individually too. So it was like I had little snippets of time, which was cool, and I really enjoyed that a lot, because it just really, we really got to, you know, we either talked about sculpts, or we talked about a specific story that happened, a personal story in your life, and like some of them tugged at your heartstrings, you know, kind of thing, and just stuff like that. And it's like, wow, I love meetups. If I could just do meetups all the time, I probably would give up this whole videoing and everything else, because the meetups are really where it's at for me. I love meeting people, I love talking to people, and it's just very enriching in my life to be around all these wonderful, beautiful people that I have met in this community. And I just love it. And some of the folks that live, you know, overseas, you know, I don't know if I'll ever get to meet some of those people that I've grown close with. But man, I hope I get to, because I think it would be great. I think it would be great to meet all of the folks that I've grown close with in this community. So yeah, but I don't want to keep you real long. I've already kept you like 16 plus minutes here. But I do want to share Goldie's boy and show you. I'll come back at a later time and show more of him if you want to see more of him, if you want to see like details and stuff. And I can also let you know what the artist is too, if you're interested. I'm sure she might be open to customs. I don't know. She might even have dolls that she didn't sell that day. We did a pretty good scan of all the babies she had on her booth, because that was the first booth we saw. And yeah, Goldie gravitated to it because there were 2 dolls on there that really called to her, and I was glad we were able to get one of them for her. And yeah, you know, we got to see a lot of cool dolls there. And I got to meet Laura Tazia Ross, which was excellent. I've really been wanting to meet her for a long time. I keep hearing about how wonderful of a person she is and how sweet she is. And I was just really thrilled to be able to finally meet her. And yes, everyone, she is a very nice and warm person to talk to. She goes to that New Jersey doll show every year. So, and she does it. She doesn't bring her silicones, although I did get to see her one preemie silicone that she just had. It was Vincent or something like that. Or Valentino. I'm sorry, Vincent. Where did I get that from? Valentino. I got to see Valentino, and oh, he's so sweet. He's so tiny too. He's like, seemed more petite than Jonathan is. He's just a really tiny little thing. Very, very precious. But the only reason I got to see him is because she was delivering him to a customer that purchased him. So, and you know, she brought him out to show. And he was just adorable. Oh, so cute. And she had a lot of babies there. All of them were around 500, I think. Around that range. And she had one of her new sculpts there, a couple of her new sculpts there. So it was cool to see them in different skin tones, different hair color and stuff like that. They really change the look, as all dolls do whenever you change the hair and stuff. But she signed my Elizabeth, my Owen, by her. She signed the body for me, and I was really excited. That was my first signing that I got to experience, and I was really happy to do that, and honored that she was willing to do that for me. So, but yeah, I'll come back another time and show this little guy, and of course there'll be more videos. I do enjoy making videos. I didn't mean to say that I don't like making videos, but if I had to choose like something, I would definitely choose meetups over videos and stuff, just because it's just really nice to spend some quality time with these people that we don't see only through the camera, through the lens. You know, we only see them from a distance, a far distance. So, all right, guys, have a wonderful day, and I will be back for some more Dolly fun in the next video. And, yeah, stay tuned. All right? Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.